Hello and welcome to this Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Olmes and I'll be taking you through the card at Belmont Park for Wednesday the 9th of August. A tricky card ahead of us, especially with the conditions about heavy conditions. We're expecting about 35 millimetres of water is expected on the Tuesday and even more so on race day, so keep an eye out on the radar, but we are expecting to race on a heavy surface with the rail out 15 metres and the cutaway in play, but do keep an eye out on the Bureau of Meteorology as well as the Chris website and the Chris Twitter feed just to see what the updates are with the track and whether we get upgrades or downgrades throughout the day. Starting things off with race number 1, it's the Get the Tabtouch Maiden over 1,300 metres. A replay horse wears the Yarradale stud colours, the first set of Yarradale stud colours. It's comparative, running 4th last start at Kalgoorlie.
Jasmine up on the outside of Ron Boy. Secret leader, comparative, given his head by Parnham on the outside. Then Brolo Boy back on the inside from Centralised, 200 to go. Ron Boy kicking is just in front from Jasmine up. Centralised coming through from comparative and Secret leader battling on. Centralised coming at Ron Boy. Centralised goes up, takes the lead, gets it.
Now a 10-start maiden is comparative, but didn't have all of the luck go its way in that run at Kalgoorlie. You may not have seen it on the replay, but just before that at the back of the field, Lucky King just gave it a little prat and had to send it out wide and then covered extra ground, tried to round up the whole field, but still a pretty good run considering only beaten by a length by Centralised on that occasion. Look, was running on strongly, 1,300 metres here once again. Things looked to suit. Lost a length at the beginning on that occasion, so arguably could have won. Out of that Fortune Street Brava Fortune family, so the breeding's on its side. Also closely related to Brava Fortune is a daughter of Brava Fortune, the 4-year-old mare by Riley, Streak Away. She comes back down to 1,300 metres. I'm of the opinion that she might be a sprinting type, especially being out of the Karrakatta Plate and Size Produce winner, and O'Reilly has been known to throw a few sprinters as well. This galloper certainly isn't far away from a win. Barrier 1, Stephen Parnham elects to go this way, so that's an interesting move there. Out of the race, we've also got number 4, which is Galaxy Grey. This galloper by Kendall Star having its second career start. Showed a bit of ability on the 27th of July behind Iron Maggie. By Kendall Star, they seem to handle the soft surface, which we will get. Did a few things wrong on that debut effort as well, so will certainly improve and come on for the run. I'm going with number 1, though, the replay horse comparative, ahead of number 6, Streak Away, the other set of Yarradale stud colours. Number 4, Galaxy Grey, and the 12, The Big Show. Race number 2 at Belmont Park is the Rent-A-Kill Initial Handicap over 1,000 metres. It's a Class 3 event, and our replay horse has been racing in much tougher company in this. We speak of I'm Incredible. Let's go back 2 starts ago.
Came I Am Incredible, being followed by Platypus, Santiago Gal. At the 250, Snow Lord again got its head in front. Down the outside is I Am Incredible with Atacama Sky starting to fight back resolutely. Atacama Sky, Pike draws the whip on Snow Lord. I Am Incredible, and now Platypus coming over the top of them late. It's Platypus racing up, grabbing the lead. He was poised to strike and he struck on the line.
Not completely suited on that occasion, I'm Incredible, but went and sat on the speed like we have seen in its last few runs. Battled away quite gamely, only to be beaten by Platypus, which was fast finishing. Beat Snow Lord home on that occasion. Snow Lord has since come out and be disappointing, but the jury's still out on that galloper. I just think that replay we saw stuck on quite nicely. Since then, it was well beaten by Royal Command, 7.5 lengths in the heavy going. That is somewhat of a concern, but it's enough of a class drop here to nullify that. Hoping that from barrier 4 can get a bit of cover rather than sit outside of the leader. I think just on class alone in the recent Saturday class runs we've seen, this galloper will be in the mix. We saw that replay. Ran its first 424.06 and ran home late 34.31, which was a pretty fair effort considering Snow Lord was the disappointing one on that occasion. Was 3 wide on the speed on that occasion too. It was just an outstanding performance. Replication of that performance on a Wednesday, despite the heavy going, should see it go very close. Transgressor, a last start winner up the straight at Pinjarra with Brad Parnham aboard. Stays on for Nicky Davies here. That straight form at Pinjarra can be a little bit hard to line up when we do come to Belmont. Be wary of that. We've also got Miss Swindle, a last start maiden winner, which was good. Beat Dawn Mission on that occasion. We're leading all of the way on the 20th of July. Dawn Mission has since come out and won as well, but from barrier 1 should get every opportunity. The mare by Murtagill. I'm going with number 2 though, Miss I'm Incredible, pardon me. From number 5, Miss Swindle. Number 1, Transgressor, and the 6, 12 rounds. Race number 3 here at Belmont Park is the Amelia Park Park Lodge Handicap. It's a 3-year-old event over 1,000 metres, and this looks to be a very intriguing race. A couple of Bob and Sandra Peters debutantes make their way into this field. One of them we'll see in the replay, but Dem Times was the galloper winning it.
Out wider on the track is September Rose as they straighten up. Just behind them is North Cole, and trying to come through as well with a bit of a run battling away is Piranova. 200 metres to go though, and moving up Dem Times. It's always travelled well and shot to the front. Battling away is Sharaska, but Dem Times is drawn clear now from Sharaska. There's a really good battle going on for third with Special Alert getting home very nicely, but Dem Times beat Special Alert.
Yes, we saw Dem Times just taken outside of the speed on that occasion by Jared Noskian. Went on quite gamely to the line. It was eased up just that last little bit and went to the line quite strongly. The eye catcher, though, was the Cerise and White runner Special Alert. Will wear the second set of colours. Brad Parnham rides on this occasion from barrier 3. Just stormed through the line with Alan Kennedy on top there, but just found the line very, very strongly. They ran a reasonable time there, 63.78 Dem Times across the line, but Special Alert was the one attacking the line strongly from well back in the field. Showcase is the other galloper which will wear the Cerise and White. Chris Parnham gets the opportunity on this galloper. Took an inside run in a recent trial behind Dainty Pat and was working through the line nicely. Dainty Pat has since come out and won on a Saturday, but Dainty Pat was untouched. Showcase was certainly being scrubbed along the inside, but looks like a nice horse in the making. Is of course a half to Disposition, of course a 3-time Group 1 runner-up, and has won plenty of good races by the Kentucky Derby winner in Big Brown. So a bit of breeding there, but I expect the Cerise and White gallopers to come to the fore here. Summer's Dream makes its return after winning a trial recently. Nice time of 62.59 over the 1,000 metres at Belmont. Last time we saw it out in the Gimcrack Stakes was wide and didn't have too much luck when beaten by 5.5 lengths, but this does make for a very, very intriguing battle. I'm going with number 5 on top, Summer's Dream. Ryan Hill rides from barrier 7. I think she's come on since that first preparation. From number 8, Special Alert, went through the line beautifully in that trial, as we saw in the replay. Number 7, Showcase, and number 10, Is That Right? Race number 4 is the Get the Tabtouch Handicap over 1,000 metres, another 3-year-old 5-furlong race, the second division of these 3-year-old sprint races, and this is another very intriguing affair with 7 first starters, another couple of Bob and Sandra Peters owned gallopers going around, regally bred as you would expect, but the replay horse we'll have a look at is Aaron Boy, running third behind another Cerise and White galloper in Perfect Jewel.
Further back behind those, then last of all is Rio Boy. They're in the home straight, and Darren Boy kicked a length and a half in front. Pike has to go to work now on Perfect Jewel down the outside. Aaron Boy, the leader, won't be for too long though. The filly starts to work into the gears now. She dropped 1, she dropped 2, and she dropped them all off. Coming away from them, Perfect Jewel. Pricked her ears up from Aaron Boy. Invisible Pro is attacking the line strongly late in the race, but Perfect Jewel far too good on that occasion in the heavy 8 conditions. 3 wide without cover as you saw, but Aaron Boy was pretty good there, sitting outside of the speed in between the leader and Perfect Jewel, but stuck on well for third. We saw Invisible Pro for Simon Miller just go past in the latter stages for second, but the blinkers going on, I dare say he'll improve, and barrier 9, Sean McGrady will shoot him forward and certainly be one of the gallopers to catch. Onto the Cerise and White gallopers. Bob and Sandra Peters own these two. The first is Mickey Moto, a filly by Sebring. Sebring certainly have been known to handle the wet. He himself handled the wet quite nicely. And out of Stormy Nova, a wonderful mare which Alana Williams, the co-trainer, had plenty of success with riding. Won 4 black type races, and there's certainly a lovely pedigree page there, but the recent trial savaged the line to win the trial by 2.3 lengths on that occasion and clocked 63.32. Chris Parnham rides here from barrier 11. She's likely to go back and be asked to run on. Sally's Realm was purchased at the sales by Bob and Sandra Peters, $320,000. Is well related once again, is a full sister to 4-time lister winner Better Than Ready, trained by Kelly Schweeder over in Queensland. Has the 3 white socks, quite noticeable. Will be a lovely type moving forward. The trial there when beating Melrose Beach on that occasion, and Tango Aura, just sat on the leader's back, got off both sets of heels in the straight and attacked the line very strongly. They look to be a couple of nice gallopers to follow into the future. I'm going with number 7 on top, Mickey Moto. From number 9, Sally's Realm. From number 1, Aaron Boy. And the 4, My Demi.